It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And please welcome our special guest, a Pameo, if you will, Sarah's mom.
It's Pam.
It's
Hi.
Pam.
Hello.
If you watch the live chat, you've probably seen Pam
She comments.
in the live chat. Yeah, exactly.
She participates.
So since it is Mother's
Sometimes.
Day,
Yeah.
we're having on Pam.
Mother's Day. Pam's here.
Yeah, thanks for
Thanks.
having me.
Yeah.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we'll get into this in a minute, but Pam, not a bourbon fan. So Pam's got her wine. She's hanging out with her wine. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
and we'll talk about that more in a minute. But yeah, so let's get into it. So
Yeah. Well, first of all, I just wanted to say, also extended the invitation to my mom. Like me, she's an allergy sufferer, and in Kentucky, probably people in Kentucky know this, but a lot of people outside of Kentucky might not. Kentucky's actually one of the worst places to be for people with allergies.
Yes.
Like Lexington, I think, is top 3 or top 5 worst
Really?
places to
I didn't
live
know.
if you suffer from allergies. So she, she's got some.
they said hi, Pam.
Oh, hi Pam. I was saying hi Pam. She got some allergies today, not feeling up to it, so she's taking a rain check, but we're hoping to get her on at some other time. So, hi Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Chad's mom.
So today, for Mother's Day, we're going to do, as so cleverly titled by Chad, Wine and Roses. So we're going to do 2 wine finished that we've done before. The Jefferson's Pritchard Hill Cabernet finished, and then the Red River Pinot Noir finished. And then we'll do roses, so 4 Roses Al Young and the 4 Roses Elliot Select from, what year is that, 2016?
20.
Yeah, okay, cool. We'll get there. So yeah. So,
Yes.
Yes. So should I go ahead and pour? one?
Well, yeah, you want to talk about this contest we're doing?
Yes,
Let's
okay.
get into that,
Well,
and I'll start pouring.
you pour. All right, so we are doing a contest starting today. We're going to post on Instagram after we get done with the episode, so be on the lookout for that later tonight. We're doing a contest in conjunction with, why am I blanking? My Kentucky Tea,
I'm not going to help you.
Southern Draw Creations, and help me with the Reclaimed Spirits Company. Jeez. Wow.
You got there.
The brain.
It's only live.
Sorry, you put me on the spot. So we'll be doing this contest. They'll be doing some giveaways. We'll post pictures of the items that they'll be giving away, or like what's available for choice. But there will be a first place grand prize and a second place prize drawn next Saturday. We're going to do our live stream on World Whiskey Day, so that'll be cool. But yeah, the first place winner gets some shirts from My Kentucky Tea, a set of 4 glasses from Southern Draw Creations, and either a bottle ashtray or candle from
Ooh, candle.
Yeah, a candle. It's in
Oh.
a Maker's Mark thing.
Oh, nice.
From the Reclaimed Spirits Co. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that on Instagram. Follow us if you don't at It's Bourbon Night, and you can see that. So yeah, that's our exciting contest. Starts
Yes,
today.
yes.
Go.
So, do that.
Not yet, but later today.
Yeah. Well, unless you're a good multitasker.
Well, it's not up yet, so.
Well, never mind. So I poured a little bit for Pam. Now you can maybe just smell it if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you
put it-
don't want it, obviously you don't have to
Yeah.
try it, but just
Thanks.
smell.
Excuse me.
But it's because our friend Katie, who's not a bourbon fan, I remember likes this because she is a wine fan. So I don't know. You never know.
So, Pam, have you ever noticed bourbon before? Have we ever taught you this?
Well, I've learned from watching you guys do
So-
this, so I'm supposed to keep my mouth open. I
Yeah.
know that. I know
Mhm.
this.
And just a light. Don't stick your nose too far in there.
No, don't go in there. Okay,
Yeah.
don't go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like light. So it kind of smells. I mean, I know it smells like alcohol. First
smells
of all,
like alcohol,
But other
yes.
than that, it kind of smells like sweet, like kind of like cherries a little bit, maybe. I don't know if she gets that. You don't have. It's not a test.
If you tell me what it smells like, I
Then
can
you're
probably imagine.
exactly.
Oh yeah, I get some
Oh,
cherries.
totally.
Power of
Totally.
suggestion.
What do you smell? Let me see if I can smell that.
Huh. I don't know. Give me a second. I smelled some dry fruit.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
getting.
what I get.
I
Yeah.
smell dried cherries. No, I'm kidding.
I
There
see
you
what
go.
you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are from, I don't know if you guys watched a previous episode where we talked about going to Limestone Branch Distillery in Lebanon, Kentucky. That's where she's from.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Marion
have-
County. That's where they make Maker's Mark.
right.
So.
And
yes.
I have 3 aunts, so her 3 sisters, and they all love Maker's Mark.
They do. I do not like it.
Why don't you like it?
Well,
Because it's a bourbon?
well,
That's true.
Well, when I was in high school and probably a little too young to drink bourbon, I drank too much bourbon, and, well, enough said.
Yeah.
I don't like it anymore.
It ruined it for you.
It ruined it for me, yeah, unfortunately.
Sure.
Understandable. But they love it.
Yes, my sisters love it. Hi, sisters, if you're watching.
I think Patty is.
Oh, hey, Patty. And I'm sure she's probably drinking her bourbon, so, yes, she loves bourbon.
And actually, Doug has, my Aunt Patty's husband has a huge Maker's Mark collection.
Yes,
so.
he does. And Sarah gets her love of bourbon from my sisters.
I guess so.
Not from me, so.
Have you guys? Well, go ahead.
I did.
Did you? Yeah.
You don't have to.
You don't
I know
have
you
to.
don't want to.
You don't.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, it smells like dried cherries, so yeah,
Yeah, but it's definitely.
I'll have this.
So what they do is it's regular, small batch of Jeffersons, and then they get freshly dumped barrels from the Chapelet winery in California, and they ship those over to Kentucky, and then they pour the bourbon into those barrels, and they put them out in what Trey Zoller, the master blender of Jefferson's, calls a hot box, which is basically a metal shipping container that they keep outside. And it can get up to 120, 130 degrees on a really hot Kentucky day, and that really sweats the wine out of the wood of the barrel, and they leave it in there anywhere between 6 to 9 months. He goes back, once it gets around, I think, the 5 to 6 month period, he goes in and periodically tests it, tastes it until it's right, because you don't want it to go over. It can go over, and then it can, not be a good thing. With the same is true with bourbon, right? It can get extra aged. Yep. So when it's just right, they pull it out, bottle it, and then this is what we have.
I'm a huge fan of this. Like, I almost always have a bottle, and if Chad has an extra bottle, sometimes I take that home with me.
I did find the pick.
Oh, you did?
It is here. We have a pick from Liquor Barn.
Well, maybe we can do that at the end.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Would you like a cracker time?
Cracker time! I love cracker time. It's the best time.
We got
It's
some
the
crackers.
best time.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got some crackers here.
So for everyone just joining and from all over, it seems like from the comments, thank you for joining. And we're doing our Mother's Day episode with some wine finished bourbons and some Four Roses. And this is my mom, Pam. So, yeah.
Hello again.
Making her first Pameo.
Yeah, my first Pameo.
Yeah.
And if you guys aren't nice, maybe her last.
But, when I titled this Wine and Roses, I don't know if a lot of people know of this, but that's a song, The Days of Wine and Roses. Pam, are you familiar with that song? You don't have to be.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
Do you know
Can you sing it for
Moon
me?
River?
Oh, I know Moon River.
Maybe
Moon
if I get a
River.
few more in me, I will give you a couple bars.
They will like it
Alright.
if he sings.
The
so.
days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sing.
Once we get on to the Four Roses,
Maybe.
we'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. But yeah, it's by this guy named Henry Mancini, one of my mom and dad's favorite. I guess you would call him a composer / conductor. But yeah, Moon River,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Romeo and Juliet theme, Pink Panther,
Oh, yeah.
Peter
okay.
Gunn, those type of songs. Trying to think if there's any others. Hello, Dolly. Songs like that. So
Is there an old man living in you? I'm just
totally.
kidding.
Oh,
totally.
wow.
No, my parents would
always
put
tease.
on records, and Henry Mancini was one of them,
Oh.
because I loved the Pink Panther theme. I would go around as a kid with a magnifying glass, and yeah, and da-dum.
He still does this.
Da-dum, da-dum. And when it went to the,
He still does it. Oh.
I would,
Yeah.
do it with it. So.
When he lost his car keys the other day, he did the
Yes.
same thing. So
But on the Pink Panther theme, I have to find my keys.
anytime there's anything lost, so
Yeah. So anyway, I'm a big fan of Henry Mancini. I listened to him in high school. So
Okay.
among other things,
super interesting guy
among-
over here.
Yeah.
His musical
Punk
taste,
rock.
there's exactly. It's from punk rock all the way to this.
Yeah,
So
remind me not to play trivia with you.
Mm-hmm.
So
he does.
You
He's
would beat
good
me
at
really bad.
a lot
That's
of
right.
knowledge. So,
So.
That's right.
so yeah.
I think we
Normally we have a lot of questions by this point, but everyone's just saying hi and Happy Mother's Day and
Good,
what they're
well,
drinking
yeah.
and where they're from.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions,
Yeah.
Looks
Ask
like,
away. You may-
Joshua secured 4 bottles of Henry McKenna.
Oh, nice, because they just that just won.
Just in case.
Was the San Francisco World Spirits? Was that it? It was a big.
It was
a
one
big,
of them. I'm not sure if it was San
I
Francisco.
can't
or not.
remember. They just
Yeah.
released an article. Actually, the Herald Leader did an article. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's the one I shared on
On
our
McKenna?
Facebook.
Or
It was just like bourbon nerds are not happy about
Oh.
this.
we're
Bourbon
not
just won a
happy.
major spirits festival, and bourbon nerds are not happy about it.
happy.
And it's
Huh.
this bottle, which is actually one of our very favorites. It's really,
Let me just put it in front of Pam's face.
really fairly priced, and now it just won this festival.
And it tastes terrible, so don't buy it.
No, it just tastes really good.
I was going to say.
Buy bottles and
why
send
do
to
you
us.
have it?
So now that everybody knows about it, they are buying
Cat's
it up.
out of the
Oh,
bag.
you can't
buy
But I feel like
anymore,
it's
so.
been like a 4 to 5 year
28,
cat out of the
18
bag.
San Francisco,
You
yeah.
know, it slowly has been gaining speed, and here we are. Now here we are.
You're getting a lot of birthday wishes too.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Now what number is this?
Oh,
It's a number. It is a number. I'm over
another year.
21, obviously.
he's old enough to drink.
I'm over 21. Yeah, last night, as part of my birthday surprise that I ruined the surprise part anyway.
Yes, that's true.
Sarah took me to the Beaumont Inn in the Owl's Nest in
Harrodsburg,
Kentucky. And we had a tasting with Dixon Dedman, the proprietor of Kentucky Owl Bourbon and Rye,
Yes.
with about
I don't know. There's
8 or
probably
9 other
8
people.
total. Yeah,
like
including
maybe
us.
4 or 5 couples. And we had, let me just tell you, we had Wild Turkey 12-year split label, which is sold in Japan from the 70s.
Yeah, it was bottled in the 70s.
Bottled in the 70s. We had
Which is,
a very special Old Fitzgerald 12-year as well. Not made anymore. Hasn't been made for about 6 years. We had Pappy Van Winkle 15-year.
Mm-hmm.
We had Birthday Bourbon 2017, the one with the sticker. So the proof that we like much better than the bottle I have that doesn't have the sticker, like 95.8 or something like that proof. What was the last one? I'm blanking.
did you say the very special
Yeah.
Old Fitzgerald?
Mhm.
You said the Pappy.
The Four Roses.
Yeah.
OESV.
Yes, it was very good.
Their pick, the Beaumont Inn pick, which was amazing. All incredibly good. I think I put the Four Roses actually as my favorite. The Wild Turkey was a close second,
That
but it
was
was
my
such
favorite.
a caramel bomb.
It
It
was
was almost too much, but it was just so it didn't taste like anything from today's echelon. Third, I think I put the Pappy. The very special Old Fitzgerald I put fourth, and then in a very distant fifth I put that birthday bourbon.
And we got to try.
Oh, we
What
got
did
to
we get to
try
try?
Kentucky Owl Rye Batch 2,
Which
both
is not out yet.
at the proof that they're going to bottle it in, and the barrel proof, which was like
Crazy.
130 proof.
Super nice. Yep. And then we went and
Amazing.
ate dinner because
Yeah.
that had to happen.
A lovely,
You needed to at that
what cut of meat?
You
did
had a
I have?
ribeye.
Ribeye.
Like a garlic herb ribeye.
Garlic herb ribeye
with some corn pudding.
corn pudding and sweet potato fries.
It was the best corn pudding I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Bread pudding for dessert with a bourbon sauce, of course, and another one of their Four Roses picks.
And I did not because I showed.
Ah,
She cares about that
I
stuff.
do care.
Yeah,
You know,
she do.
I'm a mom.
Every time I get the don't drink and drive, I'm like,
Oh,
got it.
What is-
Yes, thank you for the super chat, Bourbon Blind.
Thank you, Bourbon
$10
Blind.
for Mother's Day.
Oh.
So, yeah, cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
For them.
But yeah, we talked to Dixon Dedman, and he seemed pretty cool and open about us coming back to do a live episode there. So I don't know if that's something you guys want to see. He said, maybe we can crack some bottles and
Yeah.
talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So if that's something you want to see, speak up.
By the
And
way,
if you have any questions for Pam, this might be your only chance. So
Yep.
Because Pam's not
Pam-
staying long. Pam has some shopping to do.
yeah,
by the way,
Yeah.
that Kentucky Owl Rye Batch 2, you're gonna want to get it.
very good.
It tastes amazing, and for a 95% rye, we're very impressed. We typically don't like 95% ryes, or at least ones that
Ones that we've had
ones that
more
we've had,
recently that
but-
are maybe more affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, woo,
Was good.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes. So
All right. So we're gonna stick with our Norland glasses here. So we're just gonna give it an old rinsey-roo here, and stay hydrated, folks. Drink more water.
Sure, drink more water.
we want to get
You too,
water,
Pam.
water glasses. Drink more water. Water glasses.
Oh, you need some,
For
yes.
your very own bourbon
That
night.
would be awesome,
Yeah.
yes.
Definitely. So let's move on to our next, which is Red River. Now this one's kind of a more obscure one, but the fine folks at Red River actually sent us this bottle.
Mm-hmm.
The cool thing about it is for every bottle sold, they donate some money to the Native Texas Wildlife Foundation, or Conservation.
The Texas.
Yeah,
finished
it's a
bourbon.
Texas
That's pretty.
bourbon
Yeah, isn't that cool?
finished in
Look at it,
Pinot
it's like
Noir
pearl
casks.
top. Isn't that neat?
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one might not be available in your area. I think they are expanding into more and more states all the time. But if it is, we dig it. So, Sarah?
Oh, yes, please. Sorry, while I make a bunch of noise.
Yes.
Oh, they want to know what I got you for Mother's Day.
Oh, Sarah got me flowers and a card that I haven't opened yet because she said it'll make me cry. So
She's going to do it on air.
I'm going to wait. No, I'm not going to do it on air.
She won't do it.
And she got me a gift certificate for a massage. So, she knows what I like.
I do. It's true.
She's a good girl.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I'm going to keep her.
Oh, good. Well, there's been plenty of times when you could have gotten rid of me, I guess, so.
Nah.
Or maybe should have.
No, that's not true. Not true.
Are you? What was that noise?
I said, nah.
Nah.
Oh.
I was... What's he doing over there?
Now, definitely different smell than the, the Cabernet wine from the last one. Pinot Noir. Do you like Pinot Noir, just the wine?
I used to. It's
Yeah.
become too sweet for me.
Okay.
This
But you
one
see how
doesn't-
it's different than the other
It doesn't
one?
smell to me as strong as that one.
That one? It's probably not.
Let's see. 80. Well, unfortunately, the proof kind of scratched off, but I
But
think
it's
it
in the
says 82.4 maybe?
So the other one's 90.2.
Yeah,
so
41.2%.
It actually is
So, yeah.
stronger.
Oh, okay.
82.4.
So.
Yeah. A little less proof on this guy.
Ooh, are we fans of Maker's Private Select? I am.
Yeah.
Actually.
We are.
It's funny because, like I said, my family is all, loves Maker's Mark, and just, the regular on the shelf isn't really for either of us. I just think we've become more accustomed to, the higher proof stuff, as much as she probably shouldn't hear that.
Well,
but
the great thing about that is you don't have to have as much of it.
it's
Oh,
true.
okay, good,
Yeah.
yes.
So,
Y'all grown up, so.
yeah. But I really do. I like their cask strength, and I like the Private Select. And as far as a favorite recipe, I don't know. I don't know that I've had enough of that to know what I like
like
best.
the different stave
I
combinations?
haven't had a combo that I didn't like. I really like the one that they sell in the gift shop, like Bill Samuel's combo.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that one's good.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. What do you think about this Red River?
I like the nose better on the Jeffersons, but
Yeah, it sort of has a little bit more of a peanut
I was just about to say peanut. I
Yeah.
spit it out.
spit take.
Gotta get this out first.
Yeah, a little bit of peanut. It has more of a candied type of taste to it.
It is.
And
It's a lot sweeter.
almost spicier, you know?
It's definitely
more
different.
There's more upfront, middle of the tongue kind of but it's good.
It's like living in the same world, but on different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I could go for either depending on different times. Like, this is something I think I could drink when it's hotter out because it's not as rich.
Sure.
It's got, lighter, sweeter flavors versus this one, which is a little bit deeper and richer, more of a cherry, which I would not. It's really hot out today. I guess that's why I said that. Here, it's in the
is hot.
90s. It's very hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one has more of a burnt wood type of flavor to it. Kind of like a cherry wood type of crispness, I feel like.
So, Chad, would you say it's nutty?
Not really.
Someone asked.
Unless you're just at home really wanting to take a shot, then I'll say it's nutty. But no, it's not really that nutty. More of the smell, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you
I
agree?
think doesn't really come through on the taste, but just on the
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
It's a much lighter, more like if you're just getting introduced to wine finished bourbons, and I know this is pretty allocated because it's new, but if you're just getting into them, I might recommend this because it's a little bit more approachable. Not that the Jefferson's is in any way not approachable. It's just lighter.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Well, I'll say this about wine finished bourbons. I used to think you might have been in the same boat, Sarah, that I didn't like wine finished bourbons because the first one I ever experienced was Angel's Envy, which is a port wine finish. But turns out I'm just not a fan of port wine. And that finish that they add to the bourbon kills that bourbon for me.
Have you ever had port wine?
I don't
Like
think
after dinner wine, it's red.
No.
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 Yeah.
No, I have
So,
not.
Cabernet, the sweeter things. Cabernet, Pinot Noir, I've even had some sherry finished ones that I've liked, but I've also had some sherries that I've not.
Yeah, so sherries are hit or miss for us,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've ever had just straight up sherry. I've had port before. It didn't go well.
I've had Starboard.
Chad.
Really.
It's Mother's Day, but here comes the dad joke.
Please
Yes.
don't. Yeah, seriously, don't give him the satisfaction.
$10 super chat for that joke. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. Unless you want to. Do you remember we've got this rocks glass here. I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
I
can see
forgot.
it very well, but it says Bourbon Snob, and this is actually from Southern Draw Creations.
So the contest-
This is, I don't know if this one's offered anymore. This might be like a legacy piece now,
Yeah.
because it's been a few years, but
Bourbon snob.
that's
Like me.
Oh,
Yeah,
bourbon,
like-
yeah.
like Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to be not that glass, but like that's a style of glass that they do. So if you weren't here for the beginning,
England
whenever
Cairns and other.
Yeah, sure.
Wine glass. They do wine glasses.
they do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But if you weren't here earlier for the contest details, just stay tuned to our Instagram tonight. We're going to make a post about this contest, and you can, participate if you want.
Yeah.
Just follow us on Instagram at It's Bourbon Night, and if I could just get my words out, that would be great.
Sure.
What's up?
What?
No, I'm
You good?
yeah, I'm getting ready to
Nope.
head out.
Is it time for shopping?
It's time for shopping.
All right. Any last minute Pam questions? We're wrapping this up with Pam. We'll
There you go.
stay.
They're gonna
There goes the
stay.
We're gonna
Cameo.
stay. We got
Yeah.
2 more bourbons.
We're gonna stay.
2 more bourbons. They're gonna stay. I'm gonna cut out. So.
Yeah.
Maybe one more question if anybody has one. If not,
Anything about Sarah you want to know?
no, stop.
Ask Pam about.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Young Sarah.
Bring it. No. Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm like they're thinking no.
They're thinking, no,
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 no one cares. Oh!
I'll send for, but not.
not aft.
I don't get it.
AFT, not F.
For and after. I think it's like your port starboard.
Oh,
Is it? I don't get it.
I don't know. But regardless, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
He's
Brian.
good son-in-law potential.
Oh. This
Well,
went way better than I
Time for
thought.
Pam to go, everybody. Let's Sarah for Pam.
Oh no,
Pam's
I
good.
like Chad. Yeah, if Sarah likes him, I'm good. Yeah, he's good.
He's like, can you? Okay,
Yeah.
goodbye.
Okay, I gotta go.
And he's shooing you off.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Mwah.
Happy Mother's Day, Pam.
Yeah, happy
Thank
Mother's
you.
Day.
All right, so you continue, Sarah. I'm going to rearrange chairs.
That was funny.
So you can scoot down a little
All
bit.
right, all right.
I'm gonna reframe this guy.
I don't think Pam has a southern accent. Maybe just like a tiny bit. You know what's funny? Someone asked me that before. Like, why don't you have a southern accent? And they were like, did you take etiquette classes? And I was like, what does that even mean? Like, do you have to take an etiquette class just to not have a southern accent if you're from Kentucky? I don't know. I just talk this way. It's just how I talk. Let's see. Are we planning to try the black Norland glass? I want it.
See, hold on. Let me get on mic.
Wait, he's got an opinion, folks.
Yeah. You scoot that way.
Not OCD, not even a little
No,
bit.
that's not right. I need to scoot this way.
Okay.
You scoot that way.
A little bit move this way, move that way. All right, and they voted. She does have an accent, just a little bit. It's cute though, right?
I mean, I'm sure we do at times certain words, especially when I get on the 4th bourbon.
Yeah,
Get a little
it's
bit
true.
of a draw.
I guess I don't notice it because
A little
you
bit
know.
of Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Oh,
all right,
Joseph,
all right.
thank you so much.
Well, Joseph, thank
Joseph
you.
said, "Good answer, Pam, and Happy Mother's Day." Thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Joseph.
Hashtag
we really
Pam
appreciate
Week.
that.
Someone
and
else?
because of that, if you want later, I will sing.
Or not, if you don't want, because that it's always my choice.
Oh no, the Black Norland. So it's basically this, but it's a matte black finish.
I think it looks cool,
I think it looks super sexy.
But
I
I
like seeing my bourbon.
and I understand that.
You know?
like it's hard to admire it from the
afar.
you know what
From afar.
from afar.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes. So.
is this the signed one, or did they sign it? Did he sign it after the fact? Oh, because
signed
we
it-
only have the one.
Yeah, I only have the one, and he signed it after the fact. So this is a signed both by Brent Elliot, master distiller, and the man himself, right there, Al Young.
Yes.
50 years working at Four Roses.
Super,
ambassador.
super sweet man.
Yeah.
If you ever get to meet him. This is one of Chad's very favorite bottles.
Did we say we're both wearing My Kentucky t-shirts?
No, because we aren't good at this.
No, totally not good at this.
Okay, rewind and recap real quick. We're going to do a contest. It's going to start tonight. It's going to be on Instagram. You're going to follow 3 accounts plus ours, which I assume you already follow ours. If not, then you're hurting my feelings. It's Bourbon Night on Instagram, and we're doing a contest featuring My Kentucky Tea. They'll be giving away 2 of their Kentucky Bourbon Bottle t-shirts. Not these t-shirts, but these are made by My Kentucky Tea. They're very soft. We like them a lot. Just
Wish I
2
could
of the
make
many
my
that we have.
Pecs
That's gross.
dance.
offensive.
I can't do it. I can do this.
Reclaimed Spirits Company is doing either you could have a cigar holder. They cut a bottle in half, and so like the neck serves as a cigar holder ashtray, or a candle.
Ooh, I do declare it's hot in here.
It is warm, huh? Do you have the vapors?
I do declare I have the vapors. I don't have a southern accent. What you talking about?
Oh my gosh. And then lastly, Southern Draw Creations is doing a glassware giveaway. There's a first and second place. This is an example of a glass that they have done previously. I don't believe that this glass is running anymore, but they will have a different one. So just follow us on... You're being a jerk. Just follow us on Instagram. Later tonight, we'll put that contest up. You can see all the pictures of the different stuff that's going to be available. And thank you for your interruptions.
Cool.
You're so red. I think you still are a little flustered from the Pam question. I think you are.
No.
Anyways, wow. Thank you for getting me off track.
All right. What's going on in the chat?
I think that's all I needed to say about the contest.
Have you tried the 2018 Michter's 10?
No, it's out there.
Wow. No.
I didn't know it had been released yet.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. No, I have a Rebel Yell 10 this year's coming to me.
But that's not.
But that's not.
Not.
It's not the Michter's. 2017 we loved. It was in our running in the top 3 of 2017,
Yeah,
actually.
We did the Best of 2017 Bourbons episode. If you haven't seen that, we won't spoil it for you, but go watch it. It's on our channel. Not. Oh my!
Oh!
Whoa!
Michael!
Thanks, Michael.
What's an SEK?
I'm not sure.
From ABBA. Oh, okay, about $10. All right.
We were
but
like,
still fine.
Yes, that's great. We just both freaked out because we didn't know what
We saw
courtesy that was.
SEK 100.
And we were like, what is that?
But still, thank you, Michael. Michael Williams.
Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah.
Let me wait. Just.
Okay.
It's a good one. I just want to make sure.
Yes. All right.
23-year Blade and Bow. Would try it. Have not had the chance to try it. Don't even know where to find that.
Yeah. Typically, we haven't been super impressed by the Blade and Boat stuff. What?
Big T, Bourbon, and Cigar.
What?
This question.
If.
I don't think I can read that out loud. I think. People are just going to think that I'm a jerk. I really just love to tease him. There's really, don't read into it too much. But if, his question was, if you propose, and the answer is yes, which, I mean, let's be real. Which bottle do we celebrate with, Chad? Now, it would be one of his because he's the one who's got the crazy collection, and his face is getting redder, so... I'm
just tan. I'm getting... There's
Is
a
the
light here. And it's just
okay.
I'm getting tan.
You know, I think we need, like, a bell to ring, or, like, a gavel.
When I'm uncomfortable?
Help! I need an adult.
I need an adult! I need an adult!
Or...
I'm being cyberbullied.
It's true. Every week I feel like this comes up, and every week I just think it's hilarious. He's so funny.
I need one of those. I need a pocket square, and I just...
Okay, I'm sorry, Chad. For a very, very special occasion, what are we opening and celebrating with?
Ooh,
what about that William Heaven Hill?
Maybe. So,
Maybe.
the William Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond 11-year was the first splurge I ever did on bourbon. It was $130. It was at the gift shop at Heaven Hill, and it was after I did the connoisseur tour, which they poured the 11-year. And then they poured the 23 Evan Williams.
Wow.
All right, Joseph, I will answer because you super chatted.
He demands it.
So it was the first one I ever splurged on, and I've had it for, I think, like 3 years, and I haven't opened it yet. So it's special to me because of that. I actually liked it better than the Evan Williams 23-year. So maybe that one. I've obviously been holding it for a special occasion. So, Joseph, that's what I think I would say. That one.
To an easier question.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a favorite Four Roses recipe? I'll say I like the higher rye, the 35% rye.
Yeah, the high rye.
That's what I tend to gravitate towards. The more floral stuff is just, it's good. Yeah. It's just not up my alley.
The good old, OESK is always solid.
Mm-hmm.
We had
that OESV last night that was
OESV
really
that was
good.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
And Dixon Dedman said people were offering him just insane amounts of money to
for
buy
this pick.
A bottle of this pick. But,
it was the Old Allen's pick.
It's there for pours at the
If you're ever in Kentucky on the Bourbon Trail and you have a chance to make it to Harrodsburg, to the Beaumont Inn / the Owl's Nest / the Old Owl Inn.
Yeah.
Please go. The food's amazing. The bourbon selection is crazy. If you can do the tasting, I highly recommend it because he'll just pull out some crazy surprises probably. I don't know. That's what he did for us. We had no idea what we were getting into. And when we showed up, there was a 70s 12-year turkey. Now, I'm not saying that will happen for you because there are only so many bottles
Results
out
may
there.
vary.
Right. Results may vary. Please proceed with caution.
We have not found a bottle of Old Fitz 11-year Let's Drink Whiskey, but... Actually, I'll just take this opportunity to do a little poll. So, both our friend Swan, the bourbon finder, and Matt Preston, president of the Lexington Bourbon Society, found a bottle, and they both offered for us to uncork it for an episode.
Which is crazy, because I wasn't expecting to be able to try it at all.
Yeah, so, Swan, God bless him, he was holding it for us, not opening it until we could do it. Bless his heart, that's the other thing to say. Bless his heart. And we're like, yeah, we'll do it. And then Matt called up and he was like, hey, I got one, you want to uncork it? And he's local.
Like he was over here in 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, come on over. And so he came on over.
Okay,
and,
Beetlejuice.
Yeah. What's a Beetlejuice line?
I don't know.
I can't think of anything.
Well, go back to your story and then think of one later.
Hello, Chuck. I've come for your daughter.
That is really good. I'm going to have to add that to the list. It's
Yeah.
not on there.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. That's Michael Keaton,
Yeah.
Batman. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So he came over yesterday afternoon, and we uncorked it. So here's the deal. This Friday, when we put out episodes, it could either be the finale of our rye flight fight, so the winners, or it could be an uncorking of the Old Fitz 11-year bottled and bond. Vote now.
Yeah, we've been holding out for the rye flight finals, but this is timely and topical. So, what would you rather see? Mm-hmm. Choice is yours.
Choice is yours. In your hands.
Vote now, please. Mm-hmm. The polls are open. I feel like we're about to do like one of those telethon.
Yes. And this is good too.
This is good. I was wondering when you were going to talk about this. You know what? When we first opened this, I thought it had too many musty characteristics that weren't for me. You called
Finale, rye, flight fight. So
rye.
It's 3-1.
Flight fight. Oh, one Old Fitz, rye Fitz. Both. I don't know. Fitz.
Fitz.
Rye. It's tied right now. Rye.
Rye.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Old Fitz. I think we're tied
Peppery.
again. Now it's Old Fitz. Now they're tied again. Now it's Old Fitz.
That's a long
rye.
thing.
Tied again. Fitz tied. Nope.
Rye.
Damn.
Rye.
It looks
rye,
like it's a tie.
Fitz.
I don't know what to
Rye.
do. Okay, we'll go back and
Rye.
pull these up later and see.
Yeah,
what
we'll
comes
tabulate.
With it. Okay.
We'll tabulate.
Thank you
Old
for
Fitz.
voting. We really appreciate
Yeah,
that. Helps
that's
us a
awesome.
lot. I think this has opened up a ton since the first time we had it. I really, really enjoy. Not that I didn't enjoy this before.
Yeah.
But I'll just say that.
I'll say it tastes less antique-y.
I think so too. That mustiness. Someone super chatted for the rye. So,
$1.99 for a rye. That counts as 5 votes. Thank you, Joshua. I love the tree that's named after you. So if you don't remember, the 4 recipes that went into this guy: a 12-year OBSF, a 15-year OBSK, a 13-year OESV, and a 23-year-old OBSV. So, holla. Holla.
So, yeah, I think this has opened up a lot. When it came out and we first uncorked it, you were like in love with it.
Yeah.
And everyone had been telling me it was like one of the best things they'd ever had. And it was really good, don't get me wrong. But it's like when someone tells you this movie is the best movie you've ever seen, and then you go see it and you're like,
Your expectations
slightly disappointed because your expectations reality didn't meet that. And that's how I felt. It was good, but it wasn't my favorite. Just not up my flavor profile alley. But now that it's opened up for quite a long time, and we've only drank just a small bit out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's for special occasions. Like Sunday.
If this gets much lower, I'm going to transfer this to a smaller model.
Yeah.
Should have done that already on this guy.
Anyways, I really like it
I'm
now.
going to have 2 on the Elliot Select. All right. If you guys will indulge me for a second, I'm going to do...
I don't know where this is going.
I'm going to do something that my mom requested since it is Mother's Day. I'm going to read you a poem that I wrote, and she asked me if I would be comfortable doing this. I was like, because I wrote her when I was a kid. I wrote her a poem for Mother's Day, and I was like, I don't know, send me the poem. I can't. If it's crap, I'm not going to. I was probably 13, maybe 14 years old, because I attached a picture of me on the poem.
A poem?
And it looks
Oh
like
my.
I'm around 13 or 14. So this is 13 or 14-year-old Chad. But I wrote this to my mom, and she's probably watching, or she's going to watch the replay. So this is, we'll say 13-year-old Chad's poem. Very fitting here on Mother's Day. Try to contain your emotions, everyone. It's entitled Mother, which they later made a movie out of, but it was a horror movie.
It was a horror
so
movie.
It's
So
not
let's
based
not
on this poem.
compare.
Not based on
Yeah.
this poem. Mother. One word cannot say it all. The word is so much more than it seems. A feeling, not so much a word, that can only be expressed in a dream. For in a dream is how she works, though it may be hard for us to see, that she lives up to the name Mother, but still is herself as she will be. For many a mothers are in the world, and many a mothers live up to the name, but the individual spark in the one I know makes her like none of the same. For the one I know is special, indeed a very special case, as she goes through her motherly business, always with a smile on her face. Mother is a powerful word. It is not just written down. It is something much more powerful, like a feeling you have found. Happy Mother's Day.
Hallmark just called. They want their poem back.
So, Chad original.
I can't believe that is really mature for a.
It's a little
Now,
singer-songy.
people who don't believe, I mean, no one has ever told me Chad's not creative. But for any of you that have ever doubted how creative Chad can be, that's what came from 13-year-old Chad. So I also demand a poem. Please.
I'll write you one that's called Sarah. Sarah is...
It is sometimes loud and annoying, but.
Sarah. One word cannot say it all.
Oh,
the
no.
word is so much more...
Shut up.
Sarah, Sarah, no time is a good time for goodbye.
So I'll go ahead and tell you that my mom used to sing that to me, Pam, who was here before I would go to bed at night. Yeah, I
Yes.
like it.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yes,
Cheers
thanks,
to
Joseph.
13-year-old Chad. He expressed the way we all feel about our mothers. Aw, thank
Which
you,
13-year-olds are usually assholes, so I'm really surprised that you came up with that. Well, good job.
Joseph. You know, it's...
Sorry if I said assholes in front of your mom.
That's okay. It's better, poems are free.
It's
That was
not
probably
Sarah.
just me being a cheapskate.
Someone asked if it's Sarah with an H. It is not with an H. But Stephanie says, my best friend, that I am Sarah with an H when I drink because it's Sarah.
Sarah! Yeah. Do you like the Orphan Barrel Rhetoric bourbons? Not so much. Haven't tried the 24 year yet, but from what we've had, even up to the 23, it's just been too old.
It's too
It's just
oaky.
Too oaky.
It's just too much.
To love Starship. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. That's awesome. Jefferson Airplane that became Jefferson Starship that just became Starship, I think.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
How things change?
Mm-hmm.
Things change, Mox.
Things change, Mox. What's that from, everybody?
They know.
They know? Okay. I have a 15-year-old Wisers? Some out of town.
I don't know what that is.
15-year-old Wisers. I'm not familiar with that whiskey throttle.
We don't know.
But you're talking to Let's Drink Whiskey, so that wasn't even for us.
Oh, that wasn't for us.
Sorry.
We didn't mean to impose
Eavesdropping on your conversation.
All right.
Yes. Oh,
Last
I
one.
need to do this.
I feel like you're still channeling Michael Keaton. Just a little bit.
A little bit. Mr. Mom, you want to see that?
Whatever. Beetlejuice, when they dance around the kitchen to that song is like my
Yeah.
favorite thing.
Have
Have I ever done that when I'm drunk with friends? Yes.
Yes.
I have.
Do you like to ask and then answer your own question?
I do.
Yes.
Do I answer my own questions? Yes.
Yes, yes,
Do I
I do.
enjoy it? I do. It's fun. It's part of my process.
Part of your process.
It's how I express my feelings. I'm not good with my feelings.
Okay. Varsity Blues, that is correct. Press man.
You won. Your prize is the joy of being mentioned. I don't know.
So, you did some of the Ellies and this guy blind, and you picked this guy. Just saying. This is the Four Roses Elliot Select. Let me see if I can find... 2016.
That's what I said.
Yeah, 2016. Show.
We put the cap back on that. Oh, it's almost...
I know.
It's not
this,
almost gone.
I need to transfer to a different bottle.
But the bottle.
Because it's getting
It's so
too
pretty.
low. Getting too low. Too much air in here.
Brent,
If it's something you sip on only occasionally, that's, that'll eventually oxidize your bourbon. So,
Brent's the best. I don't know how many people
Brent's
have
the
met
best.
him. He's so cool.
Brent, where are you? There you are. Hey, Brent.
I feel like he's here.
Hey, Brent.
It looks just like him.
Hey, Brent. If the moon was made out of cheese, would you eat it?
What's that from?
I know I would. That's Will Ferrell doing Harry Carey on SNL.
Oh, excuse me for not getting that very obvious reference that's not obscure at all. I get the Harry Carey. I just didn't...
Hi, everybody.
Oh, my gosh.
Cubs win. Cubs win.
Oh, do Beetlejuice, but as Christopher Walken. I don't even know.
I gotta think of
The
a
I'm here for your
Beetlejuice
daughter
line.
thing.
Hey, Chuck. I'm here for your daughter. I don't know. Could you go get her, maybe? I can't seem to find her. You're talking to me all wrong. I'm Beetlejuice. Oh, he can't say his own name.
You can't do that.
He can't say his name.
He can't say his name. So, thanks for suggesting the 10-year McKenna for my bourbon tasting party last night. Oh, nice. It went over well. Good. Thanks, Jim. Glad you liked it. Sorry to say that it will become less available now.
Yeah.
I think do you think people will be mad at us for talking about it too much? It's not our fault they picked it in the Spirits Festival.
Not our fault. We didn't enter it. We weren't judges.
Let's Drink Whiskey said his alter ego is Frank because what Frank does when he's drunk is none of my damn business. And that's how I feel about me too.
Right.
Me and Sarah with an H, we don't talk. She has her own life. She does her own things. She has her own dreams.
Yeah.
We're different.
It's true.
Four Roses single barrels are pretty consistently good. I would agree with that. I can't think of one that I've ever had that I was like, this tastes awful.
I agree. I agree. This nose is incredible. It's just like a caramely creme brulee type of just awesome. It's not nutty.
David asks, how many drinks do each of you have each week?
Not many.
I
It's
don't
really
need your
just,
judgment, David.
It's really just when you see us have drinks, honestly.
I mean,
Monday
mostly.
through Friday.
We really don't.
We really don't.
Yeah,
No.
it's true. I mean, maybe sometimes after work, like on a Thursday, I might go have a drink with some friends, but you really mostly see all of it.
You do.
Occasionally we go to an event or something that you don't see, but for the most part, it's not like we do this every night. We don't.
Or might have one at night during the week.
Sure.
But
maybe
it's
like
usually
during dinner or something.
Not more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, not to this. Yeah, you see the highest level.
Now, during like the holidays, it's maybe a little bit more because we're doing parties and stuff, but my doctor asked me that question and I answered honestly, and she stopped, looked at me and said, you should think about lowering that. And I was like, okay, well, I'll stop being honest with you now.
And she said, mind your business, doctor.
I was like, I didn't ask for your judgment. She was like, ooh, that's probably too many. And I was like, okay, I'll just sit here quietly.
But it's kind of like my job.
Right. I told her, I was like, well, I do it for...
It's not a hobby.
Right. Does the reasoning matter?
Never to excess.
It's more healthy if you're doing it for a cause, right?
Exactly.
Sure.
Yes.
I don't know. I work out. It's none of her business.
It's a social thing.
Drink more water.
Drink more water. Exactly. I love this. This is just one of my favorites. It's just so easy, and the proof on this is 100.6. But it's just so easy and...
It is really easy.
Oh, love
this. Is, again, go watch our Four Roses limited edition, and we did a Flight Fight episode. And for me, this came out on top. It was very good. Thank you again to Michael Williams for another super chat. He liked your Christopher Walken
Oh, thank you. Swedish Corner. I like it.
Let's
Thank you, Michael.
One moment, please. We're going back up. Big T Bourbon and Cigar. Why do people chase the Henry McKenna when the one that Fred Minnick tasted is different from those for sale across the USA?
Well,
I've had
sure, because
bad bottle and have had a good bottle. Why do
same.
you like the sheep? Agree?
Same.
We've also had bad bottles. We've had good
this
bottles.
One behind us is actually our very first bad bottle. But, of course, it's a single barrel. So, of course, the one that Fred Minnick had, and everyone blames poor Fred for, letting
at least it's not us.
The cat out of the bag. I mean, we've added to it, but it's between us and our almost 10,000 subscribers, right?
Right.
So, so of course, yeah, everyone is different, just like Evan Williams single barrel or E.H. Taylor single barrel. Our friend Matt Preston, who was over last night, saw a single barrel of E.H. Taylor on my shelf. It was open, and he wanted to have a pour of it to see if it was good, because he actually writes down. He knows how to decipher the stamp on the bottle as far as the year and all that jazz. And he liked it. And then we're like, hold on. So I went and pulled a bottle that I had from 2015? EH Trailer?
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, try this. And it was just, blech. And he was like,
He said wet hay.
Maybe I
Don't say that part.
Yeah. He's
wet
like,
hay.
Well, good. So wet
it's
hay.
not something he's going to open immediately.
Yeah.
So we'll say
so
that.
it's just good to know.
Actually really interesting conversation is going on that I've always kind of thought about, and I don't know how you feel about this. Have we ever considered doing like a dry month? Like other channels do a dry month where they don't drink, and I guess that would be like our vacation month.
What would we do for episodes?
We wouldn't do episodes. It would be a dry month where we would just not do an episode. Now, I don't want to do that just because I like this. I think that we like the conversation. I mean,
well,
if you're concerned for our health, then maybe we should. But
we could do a dry month except when we go live. I mean, we could probably get enough produced videos in the can to where we wouldn't have to film any that month.
Yeah, or our live episodes could be like at places where we're just like maybe talking to somebody, but it's always just more fun with this.
Yeah.
It's just more fun.
I mean, we're open to it, but it's different when we're trying to work towards this being like a thing.
A thing, yeah. I mean, on the one hand, like it would be cool to have that vacation, but on the other hand, we want to. It wouldn't be cool because we want to grow this, and we want to give. We don't want to lose traction with you guys. Like,
yeah, like on YouTube, that is almost a death sentence.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So, that's just kind of how we feel about that. How do you feel about other whiskeys that you've tried other than bourbon? Is there a Scotch or any other whiskey that you've tried? Yes, we've tried Scotch.
Yeah, we're trying Scotch. We got lots of samples, thanks to our friends.
Other than that, I've had Jameson. And I've had Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Well, Jameson I like in a breakfast
Hey, let's
shot.
talk about a gin. We had the
Ooh, yeah.
Castle and Key gin, and I really like it. They say it's a, like, bourbon drinker's gin.
Mm-hmm. It's so, like, floral and smooth, but it's really mellow. I never thought I liked gin before, and then I had this. It's still not my drink of choice. Yeah. But I appreciated it a lot.
It makes me look forward to their bourbon and rye, for sure. Now I will regale you with the Days of Wine and Roses.
Oh gosh.
By Julie London, but as performed by.
Is this a song?
Yeah. So songwriters Henry Mancini and Johnny Mercer.
That's none of my business.
The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play. That's all you get.
Well, you need to serenade me more or something.
Right? It's good stuff.
That was fairly brave of you.
It was. Well, it was on the fourth bourbon.
And you will never hear me do that.
So, there you go. Look it up. The Days of Wine and Roses. That was for Mother's Day.
Aw. Such a little performer.
Well, what can you do?
I've lost my spot.
You've lost your spot.
Here we go. Okay. No dry nights.
Well, there'll be dry nights.
Alternative topics. Sure, we could do that. We could take like an easy month or something and maybe do some alternative topics. But, you know, again, we pace ourselves, I feel like. So,
we do.
I don't know that we need a break. But, like, Memorial Day weekend, take, for example, Chad has to work. It's going to be crazy. Everyone's going to be traveling, so we're not doing a live episode that weekend because it's just a break, you know?
Yeah.
So,
that'll be our dry week.
Okay.
Well.
Let's see, a dry week, not a dry month. Yes, because I don't know if I could do that. I mean, I could if I wanted to.
Absolutely, you could totally do it.
I just don't want to. Damn it, I lost my place again. Okay. Sorry, everybody. 1 second.
Sinatra
please.
does it better. How dare you?
Well, obviously. I mean.
He has Sinatra as his icon, pal Joey, so you're obviously a Sinatra fan, and I will agree with you, he does do it better.
My cat would be
we've
begging for me to stop at this point if it had been him.
We've tried the E.H. Taylor 4 grain.
My
Someone sent us a sample, and
different.
it was amazing. Yes. Very good. Do you want to, because we got about 10 minutes or less here in the live stream, do you want to try that pick?
Yes, let's do it.
Serenade.
A serenade.
Oh, I like it. I like the wordplay. I like it. Yeah, let's try it here. I'll get it. Let me just go downstairs.
Oh no, not that. That's not cute.
I found it!
Oh my gosh. There's a 2018 4-grain. We want that. That may have
Whew.
been... We got to try that very early.
Basement, everyone. It's tough.
That's not the basement. We got to try the 4-grain very early this year.
You
and
kill the magic.
I know. Well, that's my job.
Magic killer.
If that had been in our best of 20... Go ahead. Our best of 2017, that would have done well for me. I really like that E.H. Taylor 4-grain.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
And they said the 2018 is already out, and I don't think that we'll ever see it.
Send us a bottle.
Unfortunately. So... Oh, Chris, you bought a bottle of the Woodford Double Oaked on our recommendation. I'm glad.
The pick or just
I think just the regular.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
With barbecue, it's good. I
It
think
is.
for summer. A summer
sure.
evening when it's not so hot.
A summer evening.
Yes. I hope that's not a song.
The summer wind
Oh my gosh.
came blowing in across the sea.
Drink.
And lingered there
No, shut up.
to touch your hair. Oh, okay. Oh, and that's all foggy.
Well, you did it. What's your pick between McKenna 10 or Rebel 10? Ooh. Well, for price, I gotta go McKenna. Taste? Okay.
Your typical bottle of McKenna versus Rebel Yell 10. Rebel Yell 10.
See, I'm going McKenna, but
Your
that's
typical
just me.
bottle, not your best bottle.
I'm also a Heaven Hill girl, so I gotta stay true to that. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, Raster says he now drinks more bourbon. Very good.
Good. And that saying was always meant to be, instead of other things, drink more bourbon. Not like drink more
Not like-
quantity.
Yeah, like drink more bourbon versus
Take your normal amount of
Bud Light.
drinking and fill it with bourbon.
Don't-
Not like raise up
not
the
like
level of drinking.
yay alcoholism.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
good. Please
no.
drink. Please enjoy your bourbon night responsibly. That's what we say at the end of every episode.
Real WVU fan. Thank you for joining us. First live stream, always working on Saturday. Or I'm sorry, he's works and then
Sleeping.
sleeps on Saturday.
You lazy
night off.
ass.
Thank
I'm
you.
kidding.
Denny Potter is awesome.
I'm kidding.
Oh, go watch the New Orleans Bourbon Festival recap video. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, because it is a little long, maybe scroll towards about 3/4 of the way through, and we actually get an interview with Denny Potter, the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B517.
917.
B517.
917.
It's C917.
That's what I said. C917.
That's what one or the B?
The C.
The C one?
Yeah, C917.
For some reason. Oh, the B one though.
Whiskey Advocate.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got an interview with him, so go watch it because you can see him talk about it. And if you don't want to watch us have fun in New Orleans, well, that's your loss. So, anyways,
Anyways, are you? What is that? Is that still all young?
this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some crackers.
Hi from Australia. Hi from Kentucky.
Hi. Hi, Simon.
What time is it there?
There's
Gosh, it's like
time
6 a.m. there, or 5 a.m. or something like that.
It's very like
Geez, it's really early there. Oh, you guys made me want to go to New Orleans Bourbon Fest. Love your vlog.
vlog. We're vloggers now.
I hope people like that style. I think it's really cool because it shows the experience more from our point
It's
of view
different.
instead of us
Yeah.
just like recording it like a recap.
Yeah.
I think
I dig it.
Chad did a very good job on that.
Yeah. It was a beast of an episode to edit.
Oh, someone said great show. You guys are great. Plus Pam.
Plus Pam.
Yes, I'm very proud of Pam for coming
Oh,
on.
Raster. What's up,
She was
Raster?
nervous, but you guys were nice, so thank you.
Thank you. Very well behaved.
It's her first time on live.
All right, rinse that out.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Just a little
Yeah,
tiny.
just a sploosh.
I hate that word. Splash, please. Thank you.
A little sploosh.
To each his own. That's my response to things I don't like.
So, corks can dry out. So, if you're having a bottle that you're working on for a while, every once in a while, do that.
We've heard every 3 months, but who
Just
knows how
Get
often.
that cork because it's going to dry out and it's going to cause where you won't be able to do this.
Stop! You're making me nervous. Stop that.
Makes her nervous. So do it. So Sarah's not nervous and losing sleep.
Every time you do that, and if a tree falls, if you lift a bottle by the cork and Sarah doesn't see it, does she still feel it?
You know?
Yes, I do. A
She
little part of me
does.
dies
She wakes up.
in the middle of the night.
Someone
somewhere
hasn't wetted their cork and they're lifting it by the cork. All right. So this smells more funky than
It does.
our regular offering.
Is Rebel Yell also
Is it what?
Heaven Hill?
No. It is Luxco.
Right.
Yeah.
But-
Which is not Heaven Hill.
No.
No.
Okay.
Now, it's sourced, so it could be
Be
coming.
Heaven Hill.
It could be Heaven Hill. Could
I
I
didn't
be
know
more
that.
Heaven Hill?
I don't know.
Friends.
When to-
But the company is Luxco. Could it be sourced from Heaven Hill? Yeah. Very good possibility.
Someone said after the 2017 time when we talked about Avenue Pub on our recap of the New Orleans Bourbon Festival,
Yeah.
we did just the recap. He said they went there on their bachelor party and went to the upstairs bar and it was amazing and they had so many rare bottles. And I'm so glad we could be a part of that bachelor party. I'm not usually included on those things. So
On bachelor parties? No. Unless she's coming out of a cake.
I
She's
don't
like,
do that anymore.
Mr. President.
Oh my
That whole
gosh.
thing, Yeah. So, yeah, we're on the home stretch here. So what do you think?
Okay,
What do
okay.
you think of this
All right.
pick of Pritchard?
Sorry I can't answer all your questions. Chad's rushing me.
I would say it definitely tastes better than it smells.
Jefferson Chef's Collab any good? Yes. It's
Yeah.
delicious. Please buy.
The second one is even better than the first. Yeah.
Ooh, this is funky. I like it still. It's got a really...
It's a lot more forward in some way.
It's like a cocoa.
Oh, here's the original.
It's like a bitter cocoa
You wanna-
note to it. Ooh, thanks, Pam.
Thanks, Pam, wherever you are. She's shopping.
Putting things in her cart. Yes, Rebel Yell is sourced from Heaven Hill. Why didn't I know that? Did not.
Well, there you go. Thanks, Internet. We can't know everything.
I can't know.
Some stuff, you gotta help us
Escapes
with.
me. Also,
Yeah.
the level of drinking.
The level. Sure.
Okay. We're in our last 2 minutes.
Yeah, we are.
Do you want to click the button?
I'll click it just so we don't get nervous.
Just in case. Because then we'll rush and we won't say all the things.
Yeah. I'll click it.
What about Groth Cask? That's a great question, and while I'm thinking, I'll go ahead and answer that. They don't make that anymore.
While I'm thinking, I'll go ahead and talk.
They don't produce that anymore. I'll just say.
Yeah, so if you find a bottle,
If you find a bottle, pick it up because that is, to my understanding, been discontinued.
yeah, and the rum cask. I don't know if it's discontinued, but it's
rum
good.
cask. I don't like rum. And,
Gosling, very
yeah,
old,
very-
family reserve or something,
right.
something like that. Who
It
knows?
is amazing.
good.
If you're skeptical about finishes, I would recommend trying that because you get all of the island flavors that rum has.
The
but
island. The island flavors, man.
The bourbon picks it up, and it's really nice. I can't explain it. I've never had anything like it, but it's delicious. So I would
Agreed.
recommend.
Yeah. So between the pick and the regular, what are you feeling?
One moment.
I think I saw someone ask if we've had the Voyage 15, which is the weeded of Jefferson's Ocean. We haven't yet, but definitely want to pick that up and try that.
Okay, I'll just say I like them both. They're very different. This one has a deeper, a cocoa flavor to it. Cacao.
Cacao.
It's got a little bit of, I wouldn't call it bitterness, but that texture that if you ever have unsweetened cocoa.
Big T.
I
You're the
don't-
one who asked that.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's a feeling on your tongue that kind of, not dry, it's a little dry. This pick from Liquor Barn has that, whereas this is more cherries, a little sweeter, a little more oily. Personally, I prefer the standard bottling.
Agreed.
I appreciate this one, though,
Sure.
and in a different mood, I would choose a different one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
The Weeded Jefferson's is out. I've seen
It is,
people with
yeah.
the bottles.
No, it's out.
I haven't seen a bottle,
I
but
have.
well, why wasn't I with you? What were you doing? You didn't tell me you were going.
It was at the gas station. By
I'm
work.
kidding. I don't care where you go. I don't.
All right, well, I'm going.
Now they're all gonna think I'm freaks, and I'm taking notes on Chad's whereabouts at 8:04 a.m.
804.
I don't have. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nah.
I trust him. I don't care.
There you
All right. Well, your favorite type of wine. My favorite type of wine. You know what I really like? My favorite wine is from Orange Swift. It used to be from Orange Swift. I think they got bought. There's some sort of weirdness going on there. But it used to be from Orange Swift. It's called The Prisoner. I don't know where you're going.
Knocking stuff over.
It's called The Prisoner. It's between $40 and $50 a bottle. It's something that I get on special occasions only. Chad's bringing the bottle over, the empty one that we had. He got it for me on Valentine's Day because he's a nice guy. Blah, blah, blah.
Tell him.
That's why he's bringing it
guy.
over, because he wants the points.
Points.
This is my favorite wine. However, this is not something that either of us can afford to drink on the regular. So my go-to regular is the red blend from 19 Crimes. And they have a fun little phone app. If you get their app and you hover it over, this isn't the bottle, but if you hover it over the guy's face that is on the bottle, he tells you a little story about it. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. That's my favorite. It's about $11 a bottle. Sometimes it goes on sale for $10. So that's nice.
I like this one. It's a sweet red, which Sarah doesn't like because she's not sweet.
I'm not. No, I'm sweet enough already. I don't need any more sugar.
Correct. If she had any more, she would melt. This is called. I've always called it Canina de Romana. It's this. It's a sweet red, and it's like maybe $17, $18. Does that mean anything to you?
Dolce? I mean, it means caramel.
Okay.
Or
well,
it could also mean a region.
It
I don't
comes
know.
from Canina, Italy, and it's imported from New York. So this is one of my favorite sweet reds. For whites, I like a nice Pinot Grigio.
Ooh, let's drink whiskey. I do like the Dreaming Tree cab. That's good too. That's Dave Matthews wine.
Oh, the Dreaming Tree. Sure,
I'm pretty sure.
Under the Table and Dreaming Tree.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
and
I'm pretty sure.
then we like some bourbon barrel finished, like that red. What's it called over there? The red thingy.
Oh, that's from Old 502 Winery in Louisville.
Yeah.
They do a bourbon barrel finished red, and that's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm. And then
As
there's
I've gotten more into wine, it's gotten a little too sweet for me. But go ahead.
There's that Inferno. Apothic that's
they
finished
do a barrel
in,
finish.
In bourbon barrels.
Robert Mondavi barrel finished cab is really good too.
Yeah. Sure.
Someone said, what was it? Boss Hog Lou, thank you for always being the champion of us getting likes. Like, he's always 94 watching and only 34 likes. Come on, people.
What up with that? What up with that?
Thank you.
What up with that?
19 Crimes you just had a few days ago? Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
I used to keep
especially
the
with
corks
price.
because I was trying to collect all the 19 Crimes, which is a very cool story. It's like all the reasons why you would get banished to Australia when it was still a colony being developed. Like, it was
Do
your
people
punishment.
still get banished to Australia?
No, it was a punishment then. It's a joy now. I'm sure I'd love to visit Australia.
Just
but
kidding for our Australian viewers.
the corks all have a sin. Not a sin, a crime. Whatever.
Crime.
Anyways, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
There was a...
Yeah,
Buffalo
well,
Trace should have a special release for Freddie someday. I completely agree with you. Let's make that our cause.
Sign that
I
petition.
would.
Yeah.
Oh, Southern Belle red wine finished in Pappy Van Winkle barrels.
Bet that's
Never had it, Danny.
expensive.
I do bet it's expensive. Love to try it. And on that note, that's something we can't afford. So
That's
Shall
so
we?
expensive I can't even pay attention.
I can't even think about it because I know I can't have it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll do it, right?
That'll do it.
Cool. So yeah, we're gonna go back and tally up those votes. We'll let you know what's coming out on Friday. But one of those two episodes, I can guarantee you.
I think neither will be a disappointment.
Correct. That is correct. Yeah. So that's it, guys. You can follow us on the social medias if you're not social medias.
Social.
At It's Bourbon Night for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We also have a Amazon influencer page where you can find things like this Norland glass or our Tribeca glasses that we use in our flight fights. It's amazon.com/shop/It's Bourbon Night, which you said it wrong last episode.
Did I?
You left off the shop. Silly girl.
Amazon.com/shop/It's Bourbon Night. I probably did. It's okay.
It's okay. And then
My
lastly, you can become one of our drinking buddies on Patreon. It's patreon.com/It's Bourbon Night. And you can even go there, even if you're not a patron, and participate in some polls that we have and other greatness.
Yes, and don't forget to follow our Instagram at It's Bourbon Night for this contest that's coming up. You could win. Someone's going to win. It might as well be you. And if you don't play, you can't win. So, yes, there's a first and a second place prize. So there are double the chances of winning, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that tonight. We'll post that info, and we're excited to get that going. We will draw next live. We'll draw live. So there's no question of favoritism or
Random.org.
Random.org will be the judge. We'll put everything in an Excel sheet, and Random.org will judge for you. Next Saturday at World Whiskey Day.
Woo!
So says the internet. It's World Whiskey Day. Who knew? I didn't, but cool. And if you have any suggestions for what we should drink on World Whiskey Day, give us a shout. But
Grab us some whiskey.
we really mostly have bourbon and rye, so just
You should
remember
probably
that.
drink like a scotch.
Ooh,
on
can we
World
open
Whiskey
that
Day.
Crown Royal bourbon mash?
No.
Oh.
I hear it is awful.
Oh, but you got the one that's got the messed up thing on it or whatever.
It
but they're
actually
not-
has like a label that you can print out on one of those P-Touch things that says this is not bourbon.
I heard that they have to change the label, so we shouldn't open it because it will
No,
probably
it's going to be a collector's
some...
item. That's
Yeah.
why I bought it.
Yep.
But apparently it is awful. So
I heard
no,
it's bad.
We won't be doing that.
Fine, we'll open something else. Maybe we could do scotch.
We'll do something that's not just a bourbon.
We'll do
Or
something.
a rye. Okay, cool.
All right, thanks,
Well,
Chad.
that'll do it. Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And happy birthday.
Well, thank you. And happy Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's
all
Day
you
to all your
mothers.
moms that raised you.
You be a mother.
Don't say it.
Mothers. All right. Until next time, drink more bourbon.